Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to another edition of Our Take.
Why are you laughing at me? What are you laughing at?
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to deal with you in that thing there. I don't know. I'm,
Mm, okay. Well, listen. You want somebody to celebrate you? I celebrate you. We're back. We've been here since Saturday. It's a lovely Tuesday. Our takes in the house. We got people in Instagram. We got people in YouTube. We got people in Facebook. We're back. We're here, and we're ready. So
yeah, we are. We are. I had all this pages up on the other page on my other screens, and there's just too much echo. You were echoing. I heard you 7 times.
well, great, 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 great.
That's exactly what it was. I'm not there. I'm here now. So yeah, we're good to go now. So Lord, that was crazy for a second. But well, how's your evening been? So what's happening? What's good with you since Saturday?
Oh no, it's been quiet under the radar. They hadn't done much. They ain't gonna do much. Staying out of trouble. Excited for a
Okay.
new weekend. That's all I'm ready for, man. It's been a long weekend today. What, Tuesday? For real?
You
So
don't even want to know how long my week has been. We had the two podcasts Saturday. I had a photo booth, so 360 RD photo booth. Anybody out there that need any services, holla at your girl. But yes, we had to go do an event. Um, yeah, it was a massive event. It was actually a Fort Worth um Metropolitan Black, yeah, community something. I don't know. Chamber of Commerce. That's what it was. So definitely, and Monique actually headed that up. She's the head person for that. She's the community chair at Chase Bank. So I guess they sponsor it. So definitely kudos to Monique, Winfrey, all that good stuff. But we had a great time. It was a fundraiser, Black History Month. So it was a great, great, great event. It was a sneaker ball.
well, good. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you got out the house so you wouldn't sit up in the house doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, who you telling? Who you telling? I don't like to get out of the house. So hell, that's where I'm at. But no, neither here nor there. But anyhow, we got a few little topics we need to go over today. We even got some NFL stuff. I mean, believe it
Yes.
the hell or
Yes.
not.
Should I put my
Yeah,
chain out? Should I get my chain on since we talking about the NFL?
that's up
Oh,
to you. You you
my
you
fault.
don't have to own it. I'm good. I'm good
My
with it.
fault.
But I'm coming up
Good.
with something to win it back. Trust and believe. Yeah, you better know it. So we do got March Madness coming up. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do with that with March Madness. So I'll get my chain back real soon. Not worried
I don't
about
think you're ready. Oh, sorry. My fault.
it.
My
Oh,
fault.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this get up. Okay. So yeah, there it is. So just so that you know, you still there. Heard something go down. I don't know if that was you.
That was me, but I'm here. I'm not leaving you.
I just want to make sure I can hear you, all that good stuff. So we're gonna jump on into it. We got, like I said, we have some NFL stuff that we need to talk about just a little bit. So
Just a
let's jump
little bit.
on in it just a little bit. NFL, man, the Steelers, y'all up first. Y'all gonna hire Hines Ward as your wide receivers coach. I think this is a very smart move, great move on the offseason. Man, nobody do it better than him. So what say you?
Listen, I'm excited. This is something that I believe they should have done years ago.
Yeah,
They've done,
yeah.
but they have a history of doing this. I remember when Joey Porter was a linebacker coach in Pittsburgh. I remember when Joe Green was the defensive line coach for the Steelers after they retired. So this is something that the Steelers have always done. I'm glad we brought the best receiver in Steeler history, arguably, back into the fold, and maybe he can get some little back into our receivers next year that want to block and score. That's what my boy does. So I'm excited about this. And, anytime we get to talk about my Steelers, I'm all up in that. That's all I got to say about that. So
Yeah, I understand. I know you do. So not a problem. I understand. I'm gonna give you a little kudos right now. So there you go.
thank you. And
Oh,
let's
you're
Hines Ward for the Hall of Fame too. That's next. Sorry.
welcome. All right. I wouldn't take that away from him. Listen, that I would not take that away from Hines Ward. So
They can't.
Kudos to y'all. So we're gonna see now. Now to know who your quarterback is. Now we need to know who's gonna throw to his receivers.
One step at a
Any
time.
any any
One
suggestions?
one step at a time. That's all. Just take your time. We got plenty of time. We get it done. I don't worry about Tomlin. We're gonna get something in there. So
Okay,
we'll be out.
I was just wondering.
Maybe we get a 37-year-old rookie. I mean, y'all know how to handle those. Is there something out there? My fault. Just asking.
Boy, you dirty. Dirty. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. But next up, we got the Seahawks. The Seahawks, their OT, outside tackle Jason Peters, he is retiring. He's like, I'm done. This dude done racked up what 19 seasons in the NFL. Man, listen. I mean, really, like, come on. I mean, I think he has what 9 Pro Bowls. Man, just I think he was there for the other when they were really good and won the Super Bowl. Did you win the Super Bowl with him? He been here that long. Shit.
Well, I think I will say this about Jason Peters. Congratulations. 19 years as an offensive lineman in the NFL. That is an amazing concept. I remember him playing for the Eagles. I remember the Seahawks. I think he played for the Giants. I'm not sure, but several teams around the league. And so kudos to him. Congratulations. We will see you in the Hall of Fame around 2029. No questions about that. So we'll see you in. I give you a salute because I couldn't have done it.
19 years. He ain't gonna know what to do. Man, listen, don't go home and beat your wife. Okay, find something to do, vacation, get a hobby. Hopefully, he's an entrepreneur. He's invested some money, things of that nature. Getting your kids little league teams and shit. Do something. And after 19 years, what do you do? Like literally,
that's true. But I'm hoping Beat Your Wife is not on the top of that list at all.
I hope it ain't on the list. But them NFL and NBA players, y'all be tripping up there in these streets. So
touche.
We'll see how it go. Now next up, we got the Bills. With the Bills, they went ahead and signed Mr. Shakir, however you want to pronounce it.
Well, congratulations to him, and he had a wonderful season.
Yes,
when they were saying that Buffalo had no receivers, and he knew how to step out on the year that he was in the contract year. And 4 years, $60 million is nothing to sneeze at. So, you know what I'm saying? He got your bag. Now you can play 4 years. Now get your ring. That's the goal now. You got your money. Now get your ring.
So, for God's sake, I'm praying. Come on, Jason Allen. I mean, he was a good one. He's a good addition. I'm glad they're signing him. They got to keep him. They need to keep him. I just don't know what we got to do to get,
Ain't no we. I hope they don't win. I mean, I'm hoping he wins, but he's in the AFC. There's a problem there. We both got teams in the AFC. We want our teams in there. If our teams don't, then sure, let them get one and move on. Sure, one and move on. Get out the way.
Oh boy, get out the way, and that's for real. So definitely, but kudos on your 4-year, $60 million contract, young man. Get your money. But then in other news, unfortunately, I'm almost tired of having to have these moments. Congratulations early in 2025, and this is our second moment. I think it's some more people that passed. There's just the two that we've actually recognized. There was 4, I know. So, on that note, rest in peace. We lost Roberta Flack.
This is supposed to be a sports barbershop kind of a conversation.
And we would be talking about this in the barbershop.
And we would be talking about this in the barbershop because Roberta Flack has helped us do some things. Got us some places. Back in the late 80s and early 90s. I mean, there was some songs on some slow jam tapes, we made back in the day. That had Roberta in it. So
still running true.
You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Miss Flack. Thank you for everything you've done. Contribute to the world and me. Thank you. You've done some things. And rest in power. That's all I can say. We're losing a lot of the great ones now.
Yes, so she did live a long life.
88.
1936, 88 years old. So dang, blessings and blessings. So Rest in peace, Miss Flat. Just wanted to put that out there. For those who didn't know, don't follow TV or anything, just want to make sure y'all was aware of all that.
Now, on a side note, we also lost Jerry Butler, the Iceman. If you don't know who that is, we lost. I think it was Christopher Isaac, Jasper Isaac. You know, one of the Isaac brothers, the light skinned dude. We lost him yesterday too. So we losing our music. Well, our generation is losing our music. It's strange. It's going slow, but that's but time don't wait for nobody. So
Nobody. Absolutely.
all that you've done, and I was at my mom's house yesterday, and she's in that generation with the Roberta Flack and the Isley brothers and all that kind of scenario. And I'm over there just hanging out. She started playing a set like she was a DJ. I'm sitting there like, for real? Are we going
right there?
She running this thing right now, all up in there. Yes, sir. And I said, yes, ma'am. And we listen to music. So it's been a part of my childhood. And I thank everybody, all those people, and rest in peace. That's all I can
say. Rest in power. So definitely, that's all we got on the sad note. Back into it. We go. Let's see. We're gonna jump on into some NCAA men's basketball. And you like one of your things that you will watch and like to do. I'm proud of that moment. Jesus Christ. But we're gonna jump into the top 25.
Hold on. Time out. I'm hijacking the show. We ain't jumping to Hot 25. What you gonna do is celebrate the University of South Carolina men's won their first game on Saturday. You better forget all that. After 25, we won our first. I don't care what you say. I'm back in the college basketball because we finally won one, and I'm all in.
Who's y'all beat, TT?
Texas. We beat the Longhorns.
A win is a win. That's all I got. A win is a win.
Now we can move on. I had to get that out there. Go ahead.
I just wish the women could have beat Texas.
We did. We did. By 17. We did.
What, the first time?
Yes. They beat us by 5. We ain't going to talk about this. We're going to talk about men's basketball. We're going to stay over here. I just wanted to, you better represent, because you're going to let that slip right on out, not say a word after you've been talking about all those L's we took. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, there you go. Shit. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, man, this dude. But Auburn's still on top. Hippie. Oh, people. Duke, Florida State. Houston still up in there. Tennessee, Alabama, St. John's is running through. Y'all better listen. St. John's
Rick Pitino
is running through the top 25. Okay, he was not there last week. Okay, I want you to know that. He might have been 10 or 12, but he's been running through the top 25. They started this season not ranked, and it's been crazy what they've done. If you have not watched St. John's, y'all might want to check them out for sure.
They're bringing the Big East back. Y'all used to grow up with them. They're bringing the Big East back. Y'all keep playing.
They really, really, truly are. So, just let y'all know what the top 10 was going like. But outside of the top 10, let's jump into a couple upsets that we did see. Who we got up first? OT. We went into overtime. Oregon and Wisconsin played. So Oregon actually beat number 11 Wisconsin, which they dropped. I think they maybe dropped one spot, something like that. Nothing major, but overtime 73-77. That was a really good game. So did you get to catch any of these games, TT? Because I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm flipping left and right.
You ain't watch no Big Ten basketball. It just happened to be on the station that you turned everything else into commercial. You watch that game.
I get alerts. So when I have alerts coming on, I'm going to be honest with you. I have alerts. A lot of games I will start out watching. I check some of them out, but then I have alerts. And when I see the close game alert, then I'm gone. I'm out. I'm going to watch it. So I get a lot of alerts. So that's the way I get to chime in third, fourth quarter when things are going a little crazy. So I do watch. I suggest you do the same, sir.
Okay. Now, I don't know about the Big Ten, but I'm going to start watching the SEC. You know that's
the Big Ten, but the Big Ten ain't all that. But that was a good game. Every now and again, you'll catch it.
Yeah. That's why Michigan State ranked 8 and Michigan number 15. The big brothers is flipped. Oh, we can talk about that so somebody will show up tonight. I ain't gonna say that.
Right. I'm like, don't get me beat up tonight. I'm not playing these games with you. And no. But we had Arkansas. Arkansas beat number 15 Missouri 92-85. I did not see that game. I will say that I didn't see that game, but the Razorbacks clearly ain't playing no games. They about to mess up somebody's season. Um, playoffs, NCAA knocked somebody out.
I watched this one. This one I saw, and it was a really
Okay.
good. And it was a really good game. And Arkansas is starting to play it, but they need to because they're sitting on that last 4 out on the bracket list. Where
Yes.
they're sitting right there.
They got to run the board.
And all you got to do is win in the SEC. If you keep winning, you gonna get in because you're playing Pod 1 opponents every single time. So keep winning. That's all. Congratulations to the Fighting Razorbacks of Arkansas. I don't have a pig sound. I'm sorry. It's just
and I'm glad that you don't. Don't even worry about it. You ain't got to feel bad about that. We're glad you don't. Up next, we have BYU in Arizona. Man, BYU is running up through too. Some people need to pay attention to them. I promise you that. BYU, I've seen a couple highlights on them. They have this isn't their first upset this year. Top 25. So definitely, we're getting real. We're about two weeks out from March Madness. So and we're gonna have our picks. We're trust and believe, TT. So get your mind together. Who's going to the tourney. And I really want to do it before the conference tournaments because it's too easy for you. That'll be too easy.
But how can we determine who's going to do it if we don't know who's in the tournament until later?
This is your predictions. I'm talking about before their conference tournament. I'm not about to let you come up here and not vote for Clemson and they win ACC tournament. Oh, I've got Clemson. No, I'm just saying.
I'm not. You ain't got to worry about. I'm not going for Clemson. I don't give a Rudy poo. I'm not going for Clemson. I don't care.
That's all I'm saying. We're gonna keep this shit legit. We're gonna figure it out, but it's gonna be legit, and we're about to have to get these numbers in so we can see what happens. For the tourney, but BYU,
the Fighting Mormons, congratulations. 96, 95.
Somebody better watch out. Somebody better watch out. Let's see, Indiana and Purdue. It means something up their way.
Is that the Mad Thomas the Train? Is that what that
is? Thomas the Train. Do you understand? Coming in hot. 73-58, they got beat by the Hoosiers. So I know, Thomas the Train is pissed off. All the little kids around the world, train don't work no more. So
how do you lose to Indiana who ain't even got no head coach right now? The head coach decided he's gonna step down. They don't even have a coach.
How do you do it? 73-58.
That answers my question. Thank you.
That's how you do it. Pretty simple. Easy.
Good game.
So definitely, it was a couple of games. Wasn't too many upsets this week. Usually have a lot more upsets. So it's starting to even out. People winning is supposed to damn win, even if it ain't by 1 point. Because I think Houston took care of Texas Tech.
You said people who winning who not even supposed to be winning. Okay, so it's flipping around. Oh, so my Gamecocks are undefeated the rest of the season is what you're telling me.
Oh man, next upcoming games.
I'm just asking. That's all I can do is ask.
I ain't even about to play with you right now. I ain't. No, they're not going to go undefeated, and you know that. So
okay.
Okay, if you that's like a Cowboy fan.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, we ain't going undefeated. Let's move on. Let's talk about some upcoming games we got coming on.
That's all I'm saying. We got Mississippi State and Alabama playing this week. Now, I think Mississippi State got a chance to upset Alabama. Alabama has caught an L here and there. Mississippi State ain't played no joke. Let's see. So keep eye out on that one. And then we got Michigan State and Maryland. And that's really going to be at Maryland. Most people ain't going to want to watch this game, but it's going to be a really good game and some good implications on it. So definitely might want to check those two out.
Yes.
Now we will move right on along.
Moving on. Oh, my fault. So,
my bad.
Stay here.
There you go. Women's basketball. Let's see what's going on over here. We got a new top 25 and we got a new number 1. And it ain't South Carolina.
That is untrue. We're not number 1 in the AP, but we're number 1, what they say, with the toughest schedule and the best wins. We're the number 1 rank. But let's move on. We'll handle that later on.
We're not playing horseshoes.
We'll handle that later on in the season. Don't worry about that.
Later on in the season, we're at the end of the season. Are you serious?
Yeah, I was talking about in the Final Four. Later on, when we still there, that's what I'm talking about.
You act like I'm against them. I'm not.
I didn't say you were, but y'all ain't gonna be talking about my chickens like this. My fault. There's one. There you
You
go.
feel better. You feel better. I know you
It
do.
came all the way through here, all up in there.
But I know what will make you feel better and did make you feel better
What's that?
is watching NC State take down Notre Dame for you. Because I know you was mad at them for beating South Carolina. Um,
Mm, 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 mm. We talked about this before the game, and
and what did I say?
You mentioned North Carolina State had a shot, and I said they do. I said I didn't think they were going to, but I said they do. And what that them girls did was it Zoe Brooks
And you
and
don't remember me telling you they had a little freshman guard. She's not a freshman. She's actually a sophomore. She dropped 33 and 10 on them. She was at
drop
the playground with them girls out there, man, in
at
the
the
first half.
playground. Playground.
Playground. Yeah, that's what she did.
30, listen, she balled out, and then your girl, what's number 10? What did you see the behind the back move? Did you see the behind the back move when she took? I was done. Notre Dame should have just sat down and said, we quit.
Game
That
over.
was it.
But all I
That was
can
it.
say, only thing good that went for Notre Dame was their coach was absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
She
listen,
was absolutely a finer woman standing there with all that white on. Yes, she did. But unfortunately, it didn't navigate over to the team playing
but
good.
I will say this: North Carolina State is very good. It's going to be. Listen, I'm
Yes.
excited about this year. I'm excited about this tournament. There's a lot of good teams. They're talking about there's some parity going on. I still think college basketball is a little top heavy. There's like a top 6 teams, and then there are teams that can upset. But
A lot of can
legitimate teams
upset.
winning national championships, about 6 or 7 teams, which is much better than it used to be. Like 1 or 2 when we were growing up. It was either Tennessee or Connecticut. Then it became
That's it.
then
Then
it became
Stanford,
yeah, Stanford pop up in there every now and then. Then the South Carolina pop their little head out every now and then.
Carolina,
LSU said, I
Louisiana,
can do it. I can
Louisiana
do it.
Tech.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Texas Tech back in the day got one. USC used to get them, but
Georgia was a dominant one at one point.
Georgia.
I remember they had the best point guard ever to play the game is Saudi Roundtree. Look
And,
up South
and,
Carolina's best.
and we're not going to talk about Louisiana Tech. They used to run the game back when we growing up. So parity in women's college basketball is what we're looking for. Congratulations, North Carolina State. Great victory. And let's see what you got to do. Y'all play them again in the ACC tournament. You're going to get them again. So we're going to see a rematch. We're going to see it again.
See. And it's going to be good, too. And I think NC State is going to be ready for them. Okay. Their coach ain't no joke. So definitely hats off to NC State. I should have worn my damn t-shirt. Damn. Ooh, okay. South Carolina and Vanderbilt. I threw them in for you. Threw them in, even though it was a win. 82-54. They went in and put the smack down. But what I will say and point out is Vanderbilt scored less points than their freshman's record. She scored 55 by herself the other week. Where was she at? How many did she drop?
I think she dropped like 19. She still played really well. South Carolina wasn't going to let us score 55. That's not what we do. So deep dogs like defense is going to happen. But look at the picture you got up there now. If you haven't been paying attention over the last couple of weeks, the last couple of days, this young lady here has taken over. And I think she was a player, the college basketball player, the women's college basketball player of the week this week. I think she was averaging like 19 and a half, 19
she
points
a game. Out sometimes. She has to keep on the string though, because she can go crazy on you. But yeah, that girl's gonna create a bucket. She's gonna spark a team. She does what's needed at any given time.
And the leading scorer on the team coming off the bench. The leading scorer of the team coming off the bench. And like I said, she has stepped up. I think she got her career high against Vandy, which got 24 against Vandy the other day. And she did a couple behind the backs and over her shoulders and an alley-oop.
That's the norm for her, though.
Crazy. It's
the norm.
Y'all better stop sleeping. But, that's Gamecock basketball. We gonna do this.
Kudos to them. We'll see you in the SEC tournament. See how it pop off for them over there. But moving along to the next rival that we do have with them, can't wait to see that matchup coming up soon. LSU and Kentucky played, and LSU they came on, pulled it on out, did what they had to do. Flage, Anissa, all of them, the backcourt, they did what they had to do. So definitely, kudos to LSU. I cannot wait for March Madness for the women's side. Y'all just do not understand. It's gonna be so different than the men. They ain't. I don't even think people are ready, but you better tune in. You better tune in.
Fair. There's no
Next,
reason. There's no reason
uh,
for us to keep telling these people to keep watching.
hey,
If they ain't
hey,
watching, forget about them because they don't want good basketball. That's all it is.
man, listen, they gonna tune in. They have been tuning in, and so and those who haven't, come on with it. Come on with it. But then we had Florida State actually upset Georgia Tech. Now I told you Florida State they have a nice guard down there. They have a really good team, and I could see them doing some damage in the ACC tournament and maybe, knocking somebody out of a seed that they should have. Hopefully not my Tar Heels, Lady Tar Heels over there. I hope not, which is ranked number 9 in the country. So we'll see how that goes. No, what you think? Did you get to check that game out and see any highlights on it?
Listen, and anytime what's her name, Ladson starts playing for
Mm-hmm.
Florida State, I'm all in this thing. Um, it sounds like the ACC women's tournament. It sounds like it's something going to be happening. What you
Oh
got
yeah.
the Dukes, the North Carolinas, the Florida States, the Notre Dames, the North Carolina State. It sounds like that's going to be a bomb too. Now, where did they play the ACC tournament, women's
It's
tournament?
always in Greensboro,
Is
North Carolina.
It's in
It's still
Greensboro.
in Greensboro. They haven't taken it from Greensboro as of yet. And trust and believe, I was there every year. So I've seen plenty, many ACC, even in high school. I've been to a lot because it used to be in South Carolina, right across the border. I used to come down there. I don't even remember where, but we used to go down there. Coaches, dads, and shit take us down there. So been
Well,
going a long time.
it sounds like you need to be planning to go down there to Greensboro and go catch some ACC basketball tournament and do it live from the ACC tournament. You know what I
Man,
mean? I'm
listen,
just
I
saying.
wish I go ahead and get that flight for me. I'll be
Yeah,
glad to go.
we give speak.
Unfortunately, the tickets are pretty cheap. I'm sure still.
I mean, all you gotta do is get sponsored by Rose Sparks, and then they'll pay for your flight.
Okay, stupid. But
Oh god.
anyhow, moving on along.
Mhm.
Baylor and Kansas, they went at it. And Baylor
Welcome. Man.
actually came on out on top. Now Baylor actually sleeping, they were still a little sleeper. They've been creeping up the top 25, and we're gonna see where it end up when it comes down to March Madness. Now they don't have Kim Mulkey as their coach. I don't even know who the coach is. But they're getting their mystique back, from the olden days when we did have Moki down there before she left. But they coming right on back up. So they did take down Kansas State.
Go Baylor. Go Baylor.
79-62. Go Bears. Sick 'em. Sick 'em. I used to be a big fan.
I remember we was working together. You used to have your little Baylor National Championship T-shirt on. You couldn't
Yeah.
tell, you know.
Well, I told you my homegirl, she coached down there, but she was a assistant coach, but now she's the head coach at SMU, and they're trying to get it right over there at SMU and the ACC. So definitely, they're growing pains. I think they play Virginia tomorrow. I thought about going over there. They play Virginia just to go support, but definitely might go downtown tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But we do have some good upcoming games coming up.
We
Some
got
great upcoming games. Let's see who we got. North Carolina and Duke. That's not the men's North Carolina and Duke as we know it. But trust and believe the women's North Carolina Duke game is just as massive. I used to go down there for that game as well. It's going to be at Carmichael, or of course it will be over at Duke. Uh, Carolina has their own gym, the Carmichael. So definitely it is going to be packed. Those are awesome games, and they're both nationally ranked. So it's going to be a battle. What was it? 8-16. Yeah, 8-16. I think Carolina's going to take them down. But as that Tobacco Road rivalry, who knows?
I'm gonna let you have that because you keep saying Carolina, so I get confused about who you're talking about. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna let that go to the whatever. So just saying.
North Carolina Tar Heels.
Thank you. Oh, okay, I got it now. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. My fault. Mm-hmm.
That's all, man. Listen. Oh, you are such an ass. All right, well that'll work. But anyway, on to the next. I think our last one is Tennessee and Kentucky. Y'all,
Now,
please, baby.
now I can talk about that. That's SEC all day. Tennessee, Kentucky. Tennessee is one of those teams that if you sleep on, they can beat anybody in the country. Ask them how they smash Connecticut, and Connecticut smash South Carolina. So it is what it is. And Kentucky's one of those sleepers who've been playing really well. They've had some slip overs last couple of weeks we've talked about that, but they've been playing tougher competition. They've been playing the LSUs, they've been playing the Texases. So they took a step up in competition, but they hadn't been getting blown out by anybody. They've been playing close games, and they still got to play. I think they still got South Carolina on their schedule by the end of the season. So keep an eye on this. This should be a good game. Tennessee and Kentucky. I'm gonna have my eye out on that one.
Oh, dang, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. So that's just what it is. I'm gonna watch that game, see how that ends up. But Tennessee need to win. SEC is not gonna be no joke. So the placement of where you at in the SEC tournament can mean a lot on whether you win or lose it. So
All right.
they're layered up. So moving right on along, Unrivaled. Ooh. It is like playoff time. I'm trying to understand the playoff situation here, but they aren't really explaining it yet. So I think we're on our way to the playoffs. Some people about to get eliminated. I know the Owls have officially clinched the playoff berth. They were undefeated until last Friday. So they just had their first loss last Friday. So yeah, they're I'm sure they did clinch their first berth. But the last four games Saturday. Did you watch the game Saturday?
I did. I'm still a little upset about the vinyl losing the Phantom there, but all of a sudden, I think I'm the kiss of death of them girls. I shouldn't have picked them as one of my teams, but that's what it is. The Owls are playing really well, but I mean, before we can go through the games if we want to, but I need you to bow down to the Brick Barbie because all of a sudden we talked all the junk down to her, and all of a sudden she playing like she know how to play ball. She can hit shots. She's leading and unrivaled in rebound. She's scoring 25, 24, 25 points a game. I think you owe her an apology. And in fact, instead of apologizing, I think you need to go to McDonald's, get one of them Brick Barbie meals. That's what I think you need to do. One of them BBB meals. BBBB meals is what you need to go get. That's all I'm saying. I'm done. You go ahead and finish that one up right
there. So I went ahead and forwarded on over to the game you wanted to discuss first, clearly. And what I'm going to say to you is kick rocks, okay? No, and no. I do like you. Act like I don't like Barbie. I do like Brick Barbie, but she's throwing up bricks. But what I will say is that she has been doing her thing over there with the Rose, and I take it 100% contributions from Lisa Leslie, because she is being trained by her right now. Currently, she's doing some massive work on her very quickly. And please continue on, Lisa. We all got 5 on it. You know what I'm saying? If you need to get paid. Like cash app it. That's all I got. Like,
listen, I'll supersize my meal if I have to. Just go ahead. Do what we got to do.
Listen, but she has definitely, I will give her kudos. She has definitely improved. She's helping her team. I can't wait to see her once she get back to the W. But Lisa Leslie is definitely is helping her. Her stats are a lot better. She doesn't have 15 offensive rebounds all over herself. So there you go. I didn't talk too much trash on her, but that's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. We're gonna just move on from that.
You good on that?
Like I said,
too much trash.
We got a couple of games coming up on Friday that's gonna make some difference. We got the vinyl and the laces is who you're talking about. And
yes. I mean, well let's go through. Actually the Owls beat the Laces, and the Owls is my team. So I don't even know why you're trying to make me skip over my team. Owls and the Laces. That's just rude. It's just rude. So 88, girl, she's rocking it out over here. So then the Phantom was so undefeated. Where did they come from out the blue?
They were horrible and couldn't win. Then all of a sudden
they was zero. They had no wins. Like they went 6 games before they won anything.
And then they got some replacements in there, and people got healthy, and all of a sudden, this is what's happening. So
got it. Okay. So kudos, we done gave them their flowers. Congratulations. And in the midst, you already know.
Rakia, boy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Rakia. And I'm gonna move on from it. That's all.
Yes, 65-49. And then we do have some Friday games coming up. Real quick, just so y'all check them out. Vinyl at the Laces. I don't think they're really at them. They play in the same damn building. But the Mist and Phantom play Friday night. So y'all catch those 2 games out Friday night. Those are gonna be some really, really good games. Check them out.
Check
Promise you,
him out.
you won't be disappointed at all, at all. Oh man, we just got some bad news, didn't we?
No, it ain't bad. It's
It's
great
bad to
news.
me. I don't want it to happen yet.
She's been playing for 42 years. Come on, man. Sometimes you got to
Oh,
sit it down.
I
Sit it
know
down.
she's the OG, the real OG, Diana Taurasi. She said she gonna go ahead and tie them laces up for good. She hanging them up, and she don't
Uh,
want to do it no more.
the white mamba. Listen, man.
The
Congratulations.
Italian Mamba, whatever the hell she is.
Congratulations. She was a winner at every level, high school, for college. She's won a couple of
Man,
WNBA championships. She's
look,
won some gold medals.
wait a minute,
Listen,
let me tell you. You want to know what she's done?
what she's done.
Three-time WNBA champion, two-time Finals MVP,
Twice.
WNBA champion, WNBA Rookie of the Year, 11 times WNBA All-Star, 14-time All-WNBA team selection, 5-time WNBA scoring champion,
Say it again.
WNBA all-time leading scorer currently.
Say
Good
it.
luck on beating that. USA, 6-time Olympian, gold medalist. NCAA, man, listen, 3-time NCAA champion, 2-time NCAA tournament MVP, and 2-time Naismith Player of the Year. Rack it up. Go ahead and put her in the Hall of Fame right now, all that shit. Retire her damn Pop Warner jersey, whatever elementary school she played at, middle school, retire all of it.
Congratulations, Mr. Rossi. Enjoy retirement. You and your girl will have y'all little podcast like y'all do the NCAA tournament. We still gonna see y'all. You know, that's thank you. Thank you for what you did. Thank you.
Yes, one of the best to do it. I've never been a fan of UConn, but always gonna be a fan of her.
Now, before we go, because we better get the last 20 minutes of the show, but what I'm going to say is there was a big WNBA trade.
Who got traded?
Washington and Chicago traded. I think Ariel Atkins from Washington and Chicago got her, and Chicago gave up the number 3 pick in the draft for her. So Chicago has gotten better because now they got that guard. And if your Brick Barbie can play, and then they got Cardoso coming back in, all they need now is now they're really playing. So if you haven't paid attention, these teams are loading up. Every single team in the WNBA is loading up. It is going to be a run. So I wanted to make sure we drop that because we on the hotline for the WNBA stuff too. We don't think we don't know when things happen because we do. So, but let's move on to the best part of the night because there's a game tonight that I want to watch. Woo! Whoa, there's a game tonight I want to watch. What about you? Is there a game you want to check out, Bear? We got quiet. I mean, hold on.
I can't stand you, man.
What you say? I'm listening. You said something?
Go ahead, you got it.
Nope. I'm not going to talk about it because these are the games that the Lakers lose when they're supposed to win. I ain't going to talk because I know what's going to happen.
The Lakers actually played the Mavs tonight. The Mavs are going out to the Lakers. They are out west without our big ass, goofy ass dude that ain't playing. So I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Hopefully LeBron screw up, don't play defense as usual. Hopefully Fat Boy just doesn't hit any shots or something like that. Hopefully Kyrie goes bananas. A new kid on the block. What's his name? Christie. Oh, even give me 21, 25. We're good. And Clay, please do something for God's sake. Because we already got to play small as hell. So I don't know how this is gonna work out for us, but
well, this is the perfect game for both teams because nobody's big. Nobody's large on these teams. There's no bigs playing this game. But you just better hope Luka don't have a vengeance against your boys because you know he gonna. The first thing he gonna do is when he get the ball in the tap is do one of them heat check shots from half court to see if he's hot. And if he hit 1 or 2 of them, you know what's about to happen.
What I do know is if it's a game-winning shot to be had tonight, LeBron giving it up. He gonna let him drain it on us.
Listen, you absolutely know it. But this is not the game for Luka. The game for Luka is when they play in Dallas. When he got to go home and all of the crowd's gonna be wearing the Luka jerseys, and he gonna score, and the Dallas fans gonna be a Luka, and the organization gonna be pissed because y'all don't want them to win that in the first place. That's gonna be his game. This one is just like you shouldn't have done it. But when you get back to Dallas, that's all I got to say.
I ain't gonna talk more about Luka. He didn't have gonna do with it. But what I will say is, I trashed him last week with his little average of 13 points, and I did, and I'm a Luka fan. I'm just upset right now. I'm just upset. Okay, it's called misplaced anger.
Well, ask Denver what he did. Ask Denver what he did.
He did. There it is. Dropped 32, 10 to 7. So he ain't been playing no games with nobody. So he's getting back up, and he actually has dropped like 15 rounds since he's been there. I will say that much. So he has dropped a little bit. But I tell you what, I mean, this all I'm gonna say. Yes, you heard it first. You might want to take the screenshot. It'll last longer. If they play like this, they'll at least make it to. They could possibly make it to the Western Conference Finals if they can play like. If everybody can drop this, I'll give them that much. Because just because of LeBron and his mystique, we know what Luka can do now that they're there. I give them that extra but they won't come out of the West. But I can see them messing up somebody's track on their way there. I can see it. But only if they keep this shit up.
As a fan, I'm just gonna say, just watch and see. I'm not even gonna talk anymore now. I don't have to see that now. Maybe maybe they put Bronny to score 17. Maybe make you feel better.
Next shot and who's next? I will not. Now this was the game.
Not just the game, the back-to-back games. What are you talking about?
My gosh. Shot and do y'all understand how this went down? And it was crazy because Ant-Man got him. He got him. He got him on his first one, but it was just how they beat them. I really thought SGA had this, on lock, and then all of a sudden
the Timberwolves scored 16 straight points last game in the fourth quarter, and Ant was on the bench. So what that tells you is that the talent is coming around in Minnesota, which is finally good for
you
them.
see him laughing. You see the picture. He laughing
like, how did we come back? And not only did we come back when I blocked Shade's shot at the end of the game,
I saw that live.
Like, let's get that out of here.
The ball go in? No, it's over there.
It's over there. It's over there. I may not score, but you ain't scoring on me right now. Is what we not gonna do.
That's what you're not gonna do. So
they split the two games. Oklahoma City won the first one, and Minnesota came back in impressive fashion and shocked the NBA last night. Come back 61-1 in overtime. Great game. I was watching it. I was like, wow. I would love to see this matchup in the playoffs. Can you imagine 7 games of this? I would love to see that.
I would love it, but we're gonna see how it goes.
We will see.
Got time. Definitely got time there. So, but I tell you what, out in California, it's a lot more going on in this damn Mavs game, and I can
going back to Cali. Cali.
The butler and the chef are over there cooking. You heard?
I love that picture.
He's serving them up, and the chef in there cooking. I'm trying to tell you, the butler and the chef right now. I didn't think it was gonna work.
It was going to work because the chef is one of the most unselfish superstars there has ever been in this league. He doesn't mind sharing it because he's going to get him. Butler came into a situation where he can just be himself and nobody's asking him to do too much. Just be you. If you give me what you can do, this is all we ask. And that's what they needed. And I love this, that Golden State making a run. I love that the Lakers, the old teams, as they say, are making a run. The last final run at this thing. But yeah, they are cooking out there in San Francisco. They needed that because they were worried that the chef was going to get traded out of there and go somewhere else and they have to rebuild. So we won't see.
Gonna leave. He's been in too long. I didn't foresee him leaving, and they would be a dummy to ever get rid of him. So I didn't see that happening. A lot of people may have wanted that, but nah, that wasn't happening. But he could go somewhere else and win easily, pretty much anywhere.
He could have, but I'm glad he stayed, and they're doing their thing. So let's see how it turns out.
Boy, let's see how it turns out. Now the Cavs shut down.
What up, Marquez?
Hold up. The Cavs shut down the Knicks. That's what I will say. The Knicks, they beat them. Everybody's, I don't know what's the Knicks. That's really
everybody's beating on the Knicks right now, but the Cavs put up 142 on them, throwing them bowls on them. Listen, it was one of them games that I looked and I'm like, oh, this is over. I turned. I had to be like this. I ain't watching this no more.
I had high hopes for the Knicks this year.
They still there. It's
They
the
still
East.
there, but what they gonna do? You can't get. Man, your mental got to be. They better have a sports psychologist in the damn locker room getting beat 142 to 105.
Yes, yes, sir. They did slaughter them hogs and cook and serve it. Go ahead, Marcus. Yes, there we go.
That is all I'm saying. And then we do have the Nas effect. That's what I like to call it. I've always liked this dude. I've always liked Nas Reed. I really have. I am not a freaking Randall fan. Screw him. New York was happy to get rid of him. Um, Definitely. But do you see the number Nas is putting up? They don't need him. They don't need him. And this is proof. So I hope they get rid of him.
They're not gonna get rid of him because they gave up too much for him. Number one, but maybe they can play together, and if they can do this together again, this could be a very dangerous team in Minnesota. So Nas Reed is a monster.
Oh, monsters.
And he's a player, so we're gonna see. Let's go. Let's go playoffs. Let's get some playoffs in. Let's do this.
And okay, so I'm like, well, the NBA ain't too bad. It's the second half of the season. We're doing something. We're doing a little something.
You're talking about bad. You're talking about bad. You just said something about bad, and you brought Philly. Okay, go ahead.
Philly has problems.
Wow.
That's all I got. They was talking about 50 points, I think, at one point.
What up, Pete? Thank you for joining us. They were down by 50. When Chicago beat you like this twice, they averaging 138 points a game.
Man, listen, they just need to just forfeit the rest of the season. They're talking about sitting down and sit the whole damn team down. Maxie is very upset. He don't think people are actually playing full-heartedly. That's that love of the game I was talking about.
For real, if you gotta love this right now in Philly, if you're playing that, we're gonna see who loves this game. This is when you're this bad. We gotta see who loves this game on your team.
Fans, maybe the fans, when you just get beat by 50 damn boys. Oh my God, man! I just ran out on the court. Suit me up.
Suit me up, coach.
Suit me up. Okay, I didn't even look at the comments. What's up, Marcus? What up? What up? Thank you for joining. Man, they slaughtering hogs, cooking and serving. Yeah, they are doing that out there. Chef number taking all what they need to. Who would thank you, LeBron, for joining? I'm ready to get to the playoffs, my damn self. So, man, poor Philly. That's all I got. But Wembley, damn Philly, Wembley. Since he gone, I think we got a new defensive player of the year.
And who's that? Who do you think is the defensive player of the year? Triple J? Triple J is who you think is the defensive player of the year. Let's see. I don't have an argument with that. I don't really have an argument.
He's underneath Wemby clearly. You know what I mean, in blocks and stats. So he's clearly the next favorite, but I think it's going to give him a little incentive to get that qualified for that Supermax contract. So they keep out the ball out, and we're going to see how it goes. But I do foresee him being defensive player of the year since Wemby's actually gone. Honestly, I feel like Wemby can still get player of the year even though his season is over.
So I'm going to ask one question about this. If you Memphis, would you pay him the Supermax? Is he worth $325 million?
I don't think so. I wouldn't. It says he could qualify for
it. Okay. Well, okay, but put it on the table. If he qualifies for it, he's right there. Do you give him that money? Or do you let him? I don't think you. Well, we'll see. We will see. But me,
yeah, we'll see. But I'm just saying that's just my take on it. Till somebody else prove otherwise. I mean, who else going to MB? Joker don't play no damn defense. Who else is gonna get it? So there it is until otherwise. But last night,
speaking of defense,
the best defensive player out there that would play down low and in the post, guard you out top, defense. Period. Andre Iguodala.
Guess what, Spur? The banner's right side up too.
He had one damn job. He did it. He had one job and he made it happen.
Woo!
Woo! I know he was having trouble. Was that blood? Was that a seed? I don't know. But they did honor Andre. This was
Yeah,
it this weekend and did it? Was
yeah, they
it
did it
last
this
night?
weekend, and I was
Yeah.
listening to interviews about it and how Curry was saying he was what his favorite teammates and the best thing about him, and he said they asked him what his favorite moment with him was, and he was like after they won the first championship, and Andre literally sat down and have a drink with him because Andre doesn't drink, and he was like Andre sat
Okay.
down and have a drink. He said that's my most memorable moment that he took the time to have a drink with me. I was like, real? All right, well, cool. I'm with it. So
Hey, that's what it do. That's what it do. But well deserved. I mean,
well
good
deserved.
gracious, this man has had a great career. So, um, hats off,
Congratulations.
Andre. Got your flowers. Got your flowers. So, down to our last portion of the show. Y'all know we
Love.
gotta have a little news you just can't use, right?
News we just can't use, sponsored by Razzle Dazzle. I said it's Razzle Dazzle. If you need some of that good, make sure you cut in touch with Farrah. Razzle Dazzle, the sponsor for news you can't use.
There it is. Roast Box got kicked out, I guess. But somebody just got exposed for cheating.
Who's that? Who got exposed?
You
Who
ain't
about to
see?
lose their job?
Man, listen, we're gonna see how it is because I think he might. I don't know where he worked. Maybe his sports analyst. I guess. Well, here it is. Well, actually, you know what? Before we get to that, I'm so glad I don't have a topic for it, and I forgot, but I have a picture. I have to go over this real quick. I was researching. Remember, I was telling you guys, the NBA has to do something. Have to do something. So I did find where they're talking about doing a one-on-one tournament next year at the NBA All Star for $1 million.
Okay. We-
$1 million. Do you think that the players will be takers on that?
No. Because first, nobody wants to be embarrassed. Now that $1 million, some people are gonna be in there, but it's not gonna be the big names that you want to see. It's gonna be people in the NBA that the Cade Cunninghams who's becoming a star, or the Austin Rivers out there in LA. But it ain't gonna be the Kyries and the LeBrons and all that.
Maybe they would take that million and donate it to something.
We'll
And
see.
for,
We're gonna hold that into for later conversation, but we want to see how this goes up future wise. But it's a great idea. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch.
I had that in there. I meant to tell y'all about that, but yes, definitely. We're gonna watch this. I need to see how that play out. It could be good now. It could be good. We're playing now. So news you just can't freaking use. It's a little short. I ain't gonna say short, but yeah.
You talking about that type of cheating? I thought it was a different, like a test, but I knew
Nah,
this happened.
this some news we just can't damn use, okay? But who is fooling his old self? So, and I don't have a picture of the lady. I did look at the lady. Why?
I,
Why?
I saw her, and I saw his wife, and they look exactly the same. So if he got
Yes.
confused, that's one thing. He didn't. He got confused because they look alike. That's one thing. That didn't happen.
Well,
But
he's exposing him, text messages and all.
dude was hurt. Dude is hurt. He got text message. He got video. He got a call recorded. Did you see the call? And also
He
all
got
speakers says,
evidence.
I'm sorry. That's all he can say. But here's my question about this. And I ain't getting to the conversation about you. Because I'm staying with you mad at Steve Smith or you should be mad at your wife? Who you mad at? Who got loyalty to you?
Both of them. Both of them. Okay. Both of them need to catch that L. Both of them. But he don't want to catch them hands. But I don't think he want to do that. I don't think he want to
So I
do
mean, what
that
you
with
gonna be mad at
Steve
Steve Smith?
Smith.
You can't go fight him. All you can do is expose him, and you should be mad at the one who got the loyalty to you. Is who you should be mad at. I think if that's how it's going.
I'm sure she's catching an L, but he can't, she's exposed too.
But she ain't famous. She ain't famous. That's why we don't know.
And she probably done got fired because I think she works there.
I think she does work something for the Ravens or whatever the situation is.
So
But
she probably done lost her job. She done lost her damn job. Probably that'll be
you
the
are
next
about
thing we'll
to
see.
lose your job.
She ain't about to. She probably done lost it. I don't know what he does there, but of course, he'll be protected if, possibly. He might could catch an L too. And is he married?
Who? Steve? Yeah, Steve is married.
His wife probably used to it though.
No, but his wife looked like the girl he cheated with. They look exactly alike. That's what I was saying. You couldn't tell them apart if you saw them. They look exactly. So he got it tight. He got it tight.
Okay. Didn't I tell you in the off season NFL go crazy? They be doing stupid stuff. Do this stupid stuff. Don't make no sense. But anyway, news we cannot use.
Well, I'm gonna say is I got prayers up for the wife, but I don't need to know. I don't think she needs to. She got kids and probably the ain't got no prenup, so she living well. She gonna be living well.
She ain't going. She about to drag him and keep all his money, so it'd be all gravy. But news you just can't use. But you know what? I think that is it. I don't have no extra pictures. I'm good. We done. What you got for him, TT? What shout outs you got?
Shout out to everybody. Everybody on the podcast. Shout out to Farrah for being here, doing the thing. You see the new merch is back out. We got the new great joints. We bring it back. Listen, hold on, man. I got you over here. I just ain't seen you since I got them in here. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate everybody who comes in. Appreciate everybody. We try to make this thing big. We listen. If you're a friend, tell a friend, and then their friend tell another friend. That's what we need to do. And we're going to do this. And as you tell them, you come in here and we shout you out. We talk to you. We want you to be a part. And in some cases, we're going to start bringing you on. You're going to be on the chat and we're going to pop you right there in the little video and you're going to be all up in here. That's our next step. So we're going to do that. So, yeah, LaRon, I got you. God almighty, I just opened my mouth already.
Well, LaRon, say,
new merch, mine on the way. Got you, sir. You know we fam. That's how we do it.
I didn't get mine yet. But,
wow. Who you shouting out, Farrah?
Man, I ain't got nobody to shout out. I'll shout out nobody. No, thank you everybody for joining us. Everybody that come and watch and share, like, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, all the good platforms. Tell your friends about it. We just like to chop it up, barbershop style. Y'all tune in with us this Saturday. We will be back. I don't know. We're talking about some NBA going on this week. Couple games. And then I think we're about to jump on into this March Madness. We got to get on up in there. I need to see Torrance's takes so I can get my chain back.
And a shout out might be on a little vacation. I may have to do a show off the beach somewhere. We won't talk about this on public. We won't do that, but we'll see. We'll talk about that. But guess what, Farrah? We actually did an Hourtake in an hour.
Wow. I know we got like 40 seconds to be on time. Y'all, this is major. Thank y'all. And until Saturday, we're going to stay on time.
That's for you, LaRon. Go cock. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mama. Peace.
Peace.